new Terraform module. This is the 0.1.0 release, so I would expect some rough edges and improvements to come. But this has been a massive effort. We've been working on it for a couple months, and this implements our strategy for Terraform Cloud, and it works with your Terraform for Cloud business agents, as well as this configuration scheme that we've devised. So yeah, so this is the module. I'll post it also in the office hours channel here. And what we've done, so this is the config file format here that I'm talking about. And so we have a fully annotated example here of what that looks like. If you've used Atlantis before, it kind of feels like that a little bit. I've taken a look around at other projects, and I've started seeing this pattern more and more common now. Not everyone is identical to this, but the gist of using YAML with Terraform. So what our module is ultimately doing is it's allowing you to manage Terraform Cloud with Terraform. So it's very Inception-like. The first application of this, to provision it the first time, needs to, of course, be on a console somewhere. But then after that, the entire management of your projects and the configuration and everything is done via the module. So one workspace is created that just looks for all these config files and looks for changes, and then creates workspaces for those. And then all of those workspaces then look for changes to only one of those YAML file, and then it updates the workspace for that. And then it also creates a workspace for each one of the projects for each one of the environments that you have. So like it's very, the good thing is that it's very partitioned with lots of your state is partitioned across lots of workspaces. The bad thing is that Terraform Cloud also prices on workspaces once you go to business and enterprise. So not much we can do about that though. Other cool things, because it's YAML, you can use YAML anchors. So if you define one project, for example, if you need 10 clusters in an environment, I don't know why, but if you did, you can anchor the first one, and then you could specify each of the next 10 clusters, just dereferencing that YAML anchor to create those other environments. We're also possibly looking into implementing the same config format for other Terraform continuous delivery services. We're talking like Spacelift, possibly Scalar as well, but those will come with time. So yeah, and any early adopters, feel free to check that out. We're going to be investing in this a lot more over the coming months here as we come up with edge cases or rough edges for using it.
Eric, this is Eric Berg. I used your YAML config setup where you pull in like a directory of YAML files in a couple places. And, as we've discussed, it's very, very flexible, but you don't get as much of the debugging in some of those data files as you might like, and like completion of other resources and stuff. But still very cool to still code for that. Thank you.
Yeah. So it's a fair point. Like the downside of doing this are twofold. One is that if you like the auto completion in your IDE, like VS Code, which understands HCL and can tell you what you can tab complete. You don't get that with YAML. It's not going to understand your custom configuration format. That's not a sell for me, I guess. Unfortunately, me personally, I'm still stuck in Vim days, man. But I need to make that jump over. Then the other thing is what you're saying about validation. So yes and no. So right now, for some of this stuff, we are still doing strict typing. So what we've done is we first define our modules, and those all have the strict Terraform types, and then we invoke our module passing it the YAML. So then we still get that validation for some of it. However, when we're doing complex objects like maps, then we typically have to change it to any, and then we lose that validation. I think this is something that's going to be overall improved with later versions of Terraform. Terraform 0.14 adds the ability to, I don't know exactly how to say it. Um, right now, if your module defines like a map and you provide defaults, you have to specify every single parameter in that map when you pass that variable. I believe in Terraform 0.14 they have some feature flag you can enable so that you can only specify the ones you want to override in that map. Um, so things like that will eventually improve in Terraform and this experience.